Hello? Hey, is Captain Wardell?
It is, sir. How are you? Thank you for returning the call.
No problem. Sorry I couldn't get back to you sooner. I was trying.
No, I get it. We were playing phone tag a little bit. It happens. I apologize for that, sir.
Yeah, I forget you guys get out of there at like 4 or 5 o'clock, too. You guys are done. It's not like 24 hours.
Hey, we don't have to sit at our desk either. We're a little busy.
Right,
We
right,
got
yeah.
what's going on.
No, I get it. So,
So, if you have a couple minutes now, are you available?
yeah, perfect timing.
Okay. All right. So, I saw that you dropped off a report form along with the complaint that you received. I don't know if you want to just explain a little bit what's going on here so I get a better idea of what's happening.
Yeah, I'm in a fraud family court case, and been fighting for my daughter for 8 years, and basically found the proper way to fight and get out of this BS jurisdiction that they claim that they have over me. But learning the whole thing and learning that even the sheriff's office is getting paid by the Title 4D agency and how it's all connected and all this stuff, and I gotta fight how I have to fight to be able to be in my daughter's life. Uh, there's corruption going on, and there's definitely malicious prosecution and violations of due process as well. Just on the form, on the complaint form that was sent to my home, which is also another part of fraud, mail fraud. When you're sending stuff that's fraudulent and void from the gate, but that's a whole other story. The thing is, the person's my main thing is the officer Henderson is putting facts into the complaint as if they are actually facts. Now, I've requested in person hearings on purpose for other reasons. So my transcripts and my stuff wouldn't be able to be altered or blacked out or redacted. I've always requested an in person hearing, but I know in their system they still have me in there as a Zoom hearing because they don't
Okay.
want me to be shown up and influence other people that are going through the same thing that I've been going through.
Okay,
So
so let me just try and just get on the same page for a second here, just to make sure we're going forward. I don't want to ask you anything involving the summons or anything that's going on because it's a current court case now. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what my call is about. I mean, you can't file a summons against me and say that I can't fight it and I can't do whatever,
So
and it is what it is.
that's exactly my point. What I'm going to say is that it sounds like you want to contest the complaint, which you have absolutely every right to do so. And from what you're saying, you should.
Well, on the
Okay.
paper it says that I can't contest it, and it's whatever the officer sees and whatever the
So
judge says goes.
it's a complaint, right? That's what you dropped off. It was a complaint form. So all you have to do, I guess you were given a court date. You have an appearance date that you're supposed to show up for the court date, and at that time you can contest the summons against me.
No,
Okay.
there
And
isn't a.
again, be
It's
careful. I don't want you saying anything that you need to be saying. Okay. So I just want you to be careful with that too. Okay.
with what?
So I can't give you legal advice for anything,
I don't
but
need legal advice. The thing is, that complaint is fraud. I don't care what is said on it. It's all fraud from the person.
okay. But I'm saying
I'm not fighting
it
it
should be.
in the fraud court anymore. Like I'm not doing, and you guys are doing malicious tactics to try to, and you guys are being involved with
Did
malicious
you?
tactics for sure.
So what interaction have you had with Officer Henderson or the department? How did you actually receive the summons?
Received it in the mail at my normal place of residence, but the thing is, it's just crazy, man. It's just so crazy, and I've already served the sheriff's department with affidavit, showing what my status is, and then I'm not going to be, you know, in support of any more, correspondence with them regarding my child support case, or that they won't be able
Sheriff's
to arrest me.
the
Yeah,
sheriff's department have anything to do with that. That'd be the courts, right?
no, it's the sheriff's office because they're the ones that they give you guys a contract to go out and get these people. It's a whole money scheme triangle thing going on here.
Yeah, the only thing we would get would be the active warrant from the county. Actually, after the judge signs it, we don't. It's not our pay. It's not. We're not in contract with them. We're authorized by the judge to execute a warrant.
Exactly. The judge is connected. They use your executive powers to go out and actually actually execute orders, which is just crazy. The judicial and the executive branch are combining, and it makes it even more sick. The thing is, you guys are definitely in contract with the Title 4D. You guys definitely do get funded by them, and the child support agency around the corner from you guys says child support on the front, but that's fake. It's not really a child support building. It's a Title 4D building. It's all this. It's all this like this fake this scheme disguise, and it's already been adjudicated that it's not a child support building. It's Title 4D, but they won't change the name. And you guys are in business with them. Like you said, you received the warrants, this and that, and it involves money and bail, and it's a whole freaking scheme. And I'm fighting to get out of this stupid ass fraud.
You're breaking up. Sorry, I apologize.
No, I'm in court right now to get out of this stupid ass fraud, but I'm not trying to have any more correspondence with you guys sending me stuff that's totally false.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I come into this as far as an internal affairs case is involved. If you disagree and contest the charge, which it sounds like you do, which okay, that's per you have every right to do.
It needs to be internal affairs. This officer is not reporting the right facts. Under certifying, you got an officer certifying that he or she is seeing statements, his actual, statements on the thing as if it's fact. So you guys are doing, you got officers that aren't even performing honest work, which is crazy. You guys are dying for like a Mullen complaint because the stuff in there is just insane, as if she or he firsthand saw it. My issue is with this complaint.
Okay, sir. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as actually disagreeing and contesting the complaint, you do that on your hearing day when you go before the judge.
Yeah, there's no hearing day for it though, and
it was a appearance date on July 3rd, 2024.
yeah, and when you look at it, it was written on July 3rd, and I didn't receive the summons or that complaint till July 8th.
Did you contact the court in regards to this?
Yeah, I went there, asked if there was a warrant out for my arrest for missing a court date, and they were like, no. I've already served you guys, paperwork that you guys can't falsely arrest me, detain me for anything that has to do with this fraud thing. I've served this months ago, like in April, and then you guys hit me with this because you guys someone twisted someone's arm there to have one of your officers go up to a clerk, look in the clerk's computer, and write this false ass statement saying recording Zoom meetings or whatever. When I know I requested all the time to always be heard in person because I want them to come to the other office, to the other courtroom, waste their time, leave the other building, come over. I want to disrupt their day. So they make me go into a whole other room all the way at the end of the hall, and I want to be seen in person, so they can't take any of my statements out.
Okay, well, it said that this occurred on or about May 22nd, 2024. That was the paperwork you submitted.
Never happened. There was no court date on that day.
And again, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
It has to do with your officer. You are in charge of your officer. You are the head of your officer in your whole department. You're the captain. Why are they writing false statements? It's crazy.
Well, again, that's something that's determined by a court of law. That's not determined.
No, that needs to be determined by you guys and your HR. I can't. You can't. Enforce and. There has to be a third party, basically what I'm saying here, that I have to talk. I can't talk to somebody that's inside the actual agency or the department without having an actual third person and say, well, I can't do anything. Of course you can't. You want to protect your guy. So, it's just crazy.
You see it as far as internal affairs case goes because this is a summons that you were given, so that's determined by the court of law. That's determined by the judge, not by the department. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you guys were told to come and take a report, and the the officer signed it as if all of her statements were true. You can't certify it.
What is this? It's a fourth-degree crime, so the prosecutor's office would have been involved with us, not us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They would have, in order to file a fourth-degree charge, it usually gets discussed with the prosecutor's office prior to filing any charges.
Well, whoever it is.
The judge, not with us. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
No, but you took the report. The officer has to see the actual happenings, the actual event happening. You can't just take a clerk's word for it and just start writing down a charge. It's exactly what happened. I want to know what clerk that officer Henderson talked to. Simple. Because it was definitely a clerk.
That's what the court case would prove. That's what you or disprove in your case. You
No, I need to talk to Officer. No, I need me or a third party to talk to Officer Henderson to see which clerk did it, because there's definitely malicious tactics and prosecution going on.
That's what I'm saying. So you're trying to supersede the judges, the procedural process for going to court. That's when all of your discovery and everything, evidence brought, is presented before the judge to determine whether or not something happened or didn't happen.
No, the only thing that
you want to talk to the officer and basically argue your case. That's not the correct forum for that. You want to.
I'm not trying to argue the case with the officer. I'm trying to bring awareness to the actual event that is going on, that I knew that was going to happen. You guys sending me fraudulent documents saying that I'm violating certain things that I'm not even violating, never even done, but just put it on there and say, oh yeah, you also can't even fight this either, because whatever is said here is definitely true. You guys write that in the middle of the statement. It's crazy. It's what?
Did you receive any other correspondence other than the summons in the mail, sir?
Nope, that's it.
And have you had any?
And it was for a reason right after, because I sent the judicial complaint on Mr. White, and about 2-3 days later, 4 days after that, maybe this is when I got this nonsense saying that I'm reporting the thing, and I'm,
Judge White, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I got way more complaints coming on too. Each thing that happens, I'm going to send another complaint. I'm not stopping. You guys are getting in the way of somebody fighting for his art. I didn't ask for all of this, so I'm just learning what I got to do. And if I got to keep writing complaints, keep whatever, I got time. I don't care. I'm out of work right now. I got time.
No, I'm not saying
you give a fuck.
However you want to handle it. I'm not saying that at all, sir. I'm just trying to make sure you're accomplishing what you want to do. That's all I'm trying to put.
No, and I appreciate you reaching out and calling, but like, I need this rectified. I need this rescinded, revoked, whatever. I don't even want to even.
At this point, that's something that can't be done except by a judge. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And I don't want to. I want to make sure you understand that I have this in front of me here, and I'm looking at it, and you said you didn't actually
do any of it.
You didn't have any interaction with Officer Henderson in regards to this. You just received this in the mail.
Yeah, and there's other pages to it. It says 1 out of 7 pages. Like, where are the other pages?
Well, that's the copy for the courts. You get one. You get your copy to show that you were served with a summons. That's all it is. It's just multiple copies of the same thing.
It's just crazy. Yeah, but it's all false. Like, it's.
Okay, and that's perfect. I understand 100%. You don't agree with it, and you're perfectly in your right to say that, and I absolutely understand that. However, what I'm telling you is that the only way to rescind this, or to do away with it, or to say that you're innocent and not guilty of what they're being charged with is before a judge.
Yeah, go back in front of the fraud judge in the administrative family court.
In this case, I don't believe it would be in Ocean County Superior Court. I believe it would probably be held in Toms River Municipal Court.
Yeah, no, I got to go either there, or I got to go to the state attorney or whatever to deal with this shit, because this is crazy. I got to go through all this nonsense.
Well, this is why.
But I hear you. I understand what you're saying, but it's just crazy that people are taking reports, and it's not actually happening in front of their eyes. Like, they're not actually seeing it. They're just writing it and writing down charges and stuff and sending it to my place where other people are. This is crazy.
What do you mean? You got wrong address or something, or what are you talking about?
No, you send it to my place where other people are seeing it and like, yo, what is this? You know what I mean? And it's just not right.
They didn't send it to 20 Florence Drive. That's not where you live.
They sent it there. I'm just saying other people are seeing it, and I shouldn't be getting any of this kind of correspondence at all, because it's false from the beginning. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just got it sitting around the house. I don't like that. So.
No, I get that absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to see that coming in the mail for other things. Sure, I get that absolutely.
Right. But yeah, I'll try to go through all the measures, I guess, or whatever. And I appreciate your call.
So here's what we can do if you want, and you tell me if you agree or whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm absolutely working for you. Okay, so whatever you want. If you want to follow this up with the judge and figure out what's going on, and at that point, if the judge says that this is dismissed, then that'll show that Officer Henderson was wrong in his actions for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I can do an investigation, but there's not really much I can do because it's going to be based off of what happens with the judge.
Yeah.
You get that? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I got to bring it up with somebody else or a whole other jurisdiction or someone that has a jurisdiction over it. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm just letting. All right, so I guess I'm just letting you be aware of people taking false reports and whatever happens, happens. I guess.
Well, you tell me. I'll do whatever. If you want me to do an investigation, I'll start it. And then wait to see what happens with you in court. Or you want to wait to see what happens in court, and we'll do it afterward. I'll actually do however you
The
want
only
to
thing
handle
I want to
it.
know, the only thing I need to know is which clerk that the officer was talking to. That's the only thing.
So what you have to do is talk to the prosecutor that's going to be hearing the case, and they have to disclose all that to you.
All right.
So that's where you would find if that's the only thing you're looking to get to find out how they got to this level. They have to disclose that to you in regards to you going to court before the judge. They have to let you know that what the charges are based on. That's all part of it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. This is a whole other wrinkle I got to deal with.
So if you want, I'll keep this on file so I have it.
Yeah, you can all file.
And then if you go to court and you find out, some more, you figure out something else, I'll launch the investigation at that point. But if you have any issues or anything in the meantime, you can call me up. I'll do whatever you want to do to help you out the best I can. I want to make it right. So whatever I can do, I want to make sure that but I can't at this point because the summons is written. It's before a judge. They're the only ones that can determine. I can't rescind anything or change anything with that at this point. And neither can Officer Henderson, actually. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, you can't go back on it. Yeah, I got you.
So it's up to the judge to say, Mr. Dixon was absolutely right. Everybody else is wrong. The judge can say that.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
But it's up to you. If you want me to do an investigation on this, I can wait till that point, or we can do anything you want to do. You tell me, I'll do whatever we can make you whole with this.
No, it's all good. I'll let you know in a little bit. I mean, I appreciate you, asking me. But yeah, I'll let you know in a little bit. I gotta think a little bit.
All right. So you have my desk number, okay? If you want the investigation, go forward with it. Because it's internal affairs. Basically, it'll basically see if they violated any policy or procedure or something, and getting doing the process. But you had no interaction with them. You just got mailed the summons in the mail.
Right. So I mean, you can still investigate it.
So at that point, then the summons has to be addressed through the court, not through the officers.
Yeah, I hear you. I got you.
Though you have my desk line now. Please call me back if like I said, I'm not allowed to give you legal advice, but I'll help you out. Whatever I can to point you in the right direction. Okay.
I appreciate you, Captain Wardell.
You're welcome, sir. Try and get a hold of figure out where the next step is when the summons is going to be heard. That way you can go before the judge and then show your case and then bring it up in front of a court of law. That's where this belongs.
Right.
And if you need anything further from us or anything you think I can do for you as far as an investigation goes, I'll absolutely launch it the day you tell me, hey, we're green light on this. Let's make it happen. I'll absolutely take care of that for you.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, sir. Good luck to you, and good luck with your daughter and visitation, everything else. We've been there. It's a tough thing to go through. Very emotional. There's a lot going on there. So good luck to you, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Take care now. Thank you.
Bye.